people who have lost the love of their life. How did you get over it? I came home from work one day to find my fiancé laying in a bathtub full of red water and a goodbye note beside him. The sight of him hit me like a brick wall. I fell to my knees and started screaming and crying, no, no, no. And when I curled into a ball and began to dry heave, my fiancé rose up from the water. It's a prank, he yelled. He was laughing like it was amusing, but it was not amusing. My previous boyfriend had passed away from unaliving himself and he knew this. That made it hurt so much more. When I finally calmed down from my oncoming panic attack, I managed to clear my head just enough to realize what had happened. I walked out the door, taking off my engagement ring and leaving it on the table. I told him I needed a few days alone to think about if I could ever forgive him. And as I walked out, I remember him yelling if I was really leaving him because of a prank. I went outside and just walked around for a couple of hours contemplating everything, until I eventually became hungry. I happened to be close by to this cafe, and so I wandered in. I saw they had blueberry pancakes, my comfort food from childhood. And so when it was my turn to order, I asked for 2 blueberry pancakes. Well, the woman working apologized, saying she just used the last of the blueberries, and the 2 blueberry pancakes currently on the stove were for someone else. I became a little upset, but told her it was no problem, and that I would have 2 plain pancakes instead. Well, the old man who was in front of me seemingly noticed that I was upset, and he interrupted. Actually, can you give her one of my blueberry pancakes? I'll have 1 blueberry and 1 plain, and she can also have 1 blueberry and 1 plain. I looked at him in shock, but also in such gratitude. He didn't know me, but he showed me great kindness. We actually sat beside each other while eating and made conversation, and I accidentally trauma dumped onto him. He was extremely wise and thoughtful, and he gave me amazing insight and advice. I made my mind up to leave my fiancé that day, and it's because of the old man's words, because up until then, every part of me wanted to forgive him.